Tracing old trails where the forests run black, Scotland's breath in the morning mist, lockside peace I could never resist. Telly, they call me outdoor alley, sleeping rough in the heart of the valley, under pines with a view so wide, and a bottle of bucky right by my side. So I walk that road with the firelight low, outdoor alley where the wild winds blow, raise a toast to the stars above, with buckfast warmth in the land I love. Lie still and the midges bite, but bucket burns sweet in the faded light. Boots by the fire, heart on my sleeve. I never want these woods to leave. So I walk that road with the firelight low, outdoor alley where the wild winds blow, raise a toast to the stars above, with buckfast warmth in the land I love. Through glens and burns of moss and stone, even when I'm out here I'm home. Footprints fade, but I'll return to sit by the flame and watch it burn. Outdoor hell, I hear the night bird cry with buckfast fire and a starlit sky. Evening, guys. How we doing? Alan Taggart. Hi, old man. Hi, even older man. How's things, Alan? Last minute decision to go live. Supposed to be going camping tomorrow. Don't know what's happening. Yeah, it's hit to like. Good man, Alan. Yeah, I'm not expecting many people on tonight. As I said, last minute decision to go live. Anyway, it's been a long one at work. Time for a bottle of the good stuff. How's life for you, Alan? Yeah, we're supposed to go camping up to Glencoe tomorrow. Supposed to go with a few others, but yeah, plans fell through, so don't know what I'm doing. If I'm doing anything tomorrow, it'll be a solo. Have most of my stuff packed, so I'm going to make a decision in the morning if I'm going anywhere. The weather is a bit minging outside, but yeah, that doesn't stop me. Stephen, how you doing, buddy? How's things, mate? We had no gas boiler for 2 nights Baltic. My electricity cut off the other day. Yeah, and it was Baltic in my house for the full day. Ended up getting my, just as well and prepared. Had my power packs, charging up my phone. Got my wee gas stove out, boiled a cup of tea. All good now, new gas boiler. Good stuff. How much did that skin you, Alan? A few bob, I bet. What is it with things always growing at Christmas? Cars break down, washing machines break down, fridges break down. I think there's a couple of people in my work who the cars are breaking down, washing machines breaking down always before Christmas, about 2K. Oh, cat's pocket money to you, Alan, isn't it? Pocket money. Do you know of boiler insurance or anything like that, Alan? I don't know how that all works. Anyway, 8 people in the chat, come on and say hello. I know this live stream's a bit late, and I never really advertised it, but yeah, he ain't sent Bill yet. He's a mate. All right.
It's good to know people, isn't it? It's always good to know tradespeople. Manny, how you doing? Colin's in the house. I was £300 for a washing machine last week there. What did I tell you? It's always before Christmas. Things go. Always. Can't hear out DJing. Clara Ross, hi Ali, I was looking out for you last December. I had fridge, freezer, car and washing machine. Fingers crossed, no this year. Always the same, always the same. Don Jerome, Don, how you doing? My fridge packed in about 6-7 weeks ago, so yeah. Hopefully nothing else is going to happen before Christmas. New boiler, 10-year warranty, nice. So who's got all their Christmas stuff in already? I usually wait till the last weekend. Argos and supermarkets for gift cards. Don Jerome, you camping this weekend? It's still, I don't know. I was supposed to be going up to Glencoe, me and 3 others, but yeah. A couple of guys, things happened, they can't go. So if I'm going out, it might just be me going solo tomorrow. I have all my stuff packed, so I'm going to decide in the morning. Wasn't really in the mood for going solo camping. I was looking forward to a group camp, some company, so time will tell. If I can get the motivation tomorrow, if I'm in the right headspace to go out myself, I will. Dale Ingram, alright. Dale, how you doing, buddy? What are you up to, Dale? Are you just back from the pub? Don, Jerome, will be another time. I know, but Don, I haven't been out camping, it feels like in ages. I'm dying to get out. I sort of feel the pressure as well to do a video for YouTube because I haven't done one for about 5-6 weeks. Not even thinking about Christmas shopping yet. Next week, after I get my wages, maybe, yeah. The thing is, in my work, we always get paid, I get paid monthly, get paid a week early at Christmas, and January is a very long month. It's always 6 weeks until payday. The last 2 weeks, it's toast and beans for dinner. Don Craig was looking forward to it, I know he was. I was actually just speaking to Craig about an hour ago. He's gutted. My wife shops year for Christmas. What do you mean she shops year? All year round for Christmas? Is that what you mean? Says my lad's 18 now. I said to him, you're only getting £20 on a Christmas card. That's what I used to get from my mum. Says you're an adult now. I'm not going to get him that, but yeah. He's not getting massive presents like I always did as an adult now. Shit, mate, I got sprayed with a salt lorry today. Raging. I shouted, you fucking clown through gritted teeth. Or that annoys me when you go by, the grit hits your windscreen. Snowy camp will be fun. Yeah, looking forward to a snow camp. Haven't had a snow camp in a very long time. I don't think I've ever had a snow camp on video. Obviously, I've camped in the snow back in my army days in bloody Norway and Finland and stuff. But yeah, never actually done a snow camp on video. And saying that, technically it wasn't a real camp. I was in an igloo. I slept in an igloo for the night. Do you have a stove like Craig? We talking about like boil water? Yeah, I've got a similar one, if that's what you're talking about. Like the jet boil type stoves. I think he's got a brew kit. One of the ones you just clip on the cup. Is that what you're talking about, John? Don? Not a hot tent. Oh, do you mean like a wood stove for a hot tent? Is that what you're talking about, Don? Don? I keep saying the wrong name. I've only drank one sip of this. Yeah, I've got a wood stove for a hot tent, yeah. Yeah. Obviously he's got better kit than me, but I've got similar, yeah. Probably just a bit cheaper. They are cool, yeah. Definitely are cool. Very handy. It took me quite a while to start getting better kit. Started off with a basic kit, and then you start working up. You pick up bits and bobs from other people, you save up and get stuff. But yeah, I could still go back to basics. Just sleeping under a tarp. You're going to film your solo tomorrow. Snow camp would be great. Yes, it will be. But it's trying to find the snow. The weather's warming up over the weekend, so a lot of places is just going to be wet. And my tarp just now, I've got a big 4x4 tarp, but one side it's ripped. I can still use it, but yeah, I need to get myself a new tarp as well, because I can't. I know you see some people who do videos and that, especially down in England and stuff. It's raining and they just sit inside their tent. I need to be sitting outside my tent. I like to enjoy the outdoors. Sitting inside a tent when it's raining is no good to me. I need to be outside with a tarp set up, sitting under a shelter. Slush cam, oh no, yeah. No good with a slush. But a proper snowy camp would be brilliant. Even a frosty camp would be good. I like it when it's just frost in the ground. You get a clear sky, you can see the stars at night, and it's just that crispy way you walk on the grass, and it's just like crispy with the frost. Take care. Are you off, Don? Right, take care. Thank you for coming on. But yeah, frost or snow, I'll take both of them, but the rain, yeah. I still might be going out tomorrow. One of the guys was supposed to go out with, he might still be coming. So that probably gave me motivation. If he's gone, I'll probably go. But we'll wait and see till the morning. I've got quite a evening alley late as usual, but I'm here. You're no late. I've literally just come on. This is a last minute decision to go live. How's things with you anyway, buddy? You been out lately? I'm still two minds whether I go out tomorrow. Haven't been out in 6 weeks, so I am absolutely choking to go out for these four walls. Nothing beats just sitting in front of a fire. Looking at the mountains, looking at the hills. I actually dream of that. Just sitting. Nothing beats it. Nothing beats just sitting on that chair with a fire, looking at the hills. Just being self-sufficient. Just, yeah, cooking some food, having a brew. Yeah. It's time to reset. It's been quite a stressful few weeks at work. So yeah, it's good to get out and just nothing. I remember I was out a few weeks ago up at Glenlyon in Scotland. We camped down by a river. It was pretty exposed actually. It's pretty exposed. It was sort of like in a valley. And yeah, last night as the sun was going down over the mountains, you seen like a full herd of deer coming up. It was, yeah. It's one of the moments you just, yeah. Brilliant. That's the sort of stuff I'll go for. Just seeing things like that. That actual night camping, I seen like the deer. I heard a deer on the top of the hill as the sun was going down. And in the morning, I'm pretty sure I seen a golden eagle fly above. You can't see that sort of stuff when you're sitting in the house. That's just, yeah, that's the reason I go out camping. Just for the wee moments that are frozen in time. Right, anyway, who's drinking tonight? And if you're drinking, what are you drinking? Eight Pliplo in the chat. Come up and say hello. It's strange when I start talking to myself. See, I was meant to go camping 2 weeks ago. So I've got most of my stuff packed, all my electricals charged up. So if I get a call to go camping tomorrow from my friend who's still 50-50, whether he's going camping, I'll go. I'm 25% I'll go. If I'm just left myself, not really in the mood to go solo, in the right mind space. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, if I get it tomorrow, hopefully I'll get a video out for next week. Wine as usual. Wouldn't expect anything less. Alan? Good. Took a wee hike to Loch Glass near Dingwall, where they filmed Celebrity Traitors. Stunning, but too cold for me to camp. Never too cold, Jono. Never too cold. Is that what neck of the woods you're in? Are you up near Dingwall, Jono? How cold was it, Jono? How cold? Clara, Glen Lyon was flooded last week. Love the rundown from Stronach Dam. Yep, it's nice. Wine, natch, nice. Yeah, I don't know, about halfway down sort of Glen Lyon along the river, there's like there's a wee car parking area. You can get about maybe six cars in. That's where me and Craig camped a few months back. Just took a walk down over a heather down to the river. I don't know if I'd like to be down there when the weather's bad because it's a bit exposed. But yeah, it was nice a few months back. Well, it started raining a little bit, but it was fine. No, Forres was about -1. Yeah, -1's all right. Well, I suppose it depends on if you've got the right kit. Says I have got some cold weather stuff, but it's like budget stuff. It's like, well, no, I've got the Highlander sleeping bag. It does me down to about -6 sort of comfort. Army Arctic bag, but they're sort of bulky bags. It depends if you're not hiking far. If I'm not hiking too far, a few miles, then I'm fine. But if I'm hiking like long distance, I've not really got the gear. You need all the ultra light gear, the down bags and stuff. Old Stag's in the house. Old Stag, where have you been? Somebody was in a live stream the other night saying, I've not seen Old Stag in ages. He's not done any videos. You been in any boffies? I think it was Alan that was asking. He likes watching your boffy videos, Old Stag. Been working 5 nights a week, mate. Not been out. All right. Well, you not been out for how long? You not been out for? Have ordered ex-military softy MC Hammer pants for sitting around camp. Can't touch this. See when you go out, Jono, do you usually get a fire on the go? I never, ever, I always take thermals with me. I've been out to like, I don't know, I think the coldest I've been out in the last few years is maybe -3. I've got a thing, I don't like wearing thermals or waterproof trousers. I've got waterproof trousers and I don't think I've ever worn them obviously wear a jacket, waterproof jacket, but waterproof trousers, most of the time I pack it in my backpack and never wear them. Thermals, obviously, I'm going to take thermals, always pack thermals with me. So I'll pack thermals for maybe sitting around a campfire or in my sleep bag, but again, never ever wear them. It's like, I remember a thing one of my old army sergeants used to say to me, is like, never ever wear your warm kit until you're absolutely freezing. Then put something on. Then, if you've got something else to put on, wait until you're absolutely freezing with that. Then put the next layer on. So if you put all your warm layers on straight away and then you feel cold, you can't warm up. Your body will adjust. So put one layer on if you're feeling cold. Wait until you really can't take it anymore. You're like chattering and really cold. Then put the next layer on. That's how you get the benefit of layers when you're sitting about, maybe not moving about as much in the cold. Don't put everything on at once. Put one layer on, you instantly feel warmer. And then as it starts getting colder and you can't take it anymore and you really put the next layer on. That's how you get the best benefit out of putting layers on when you're sort of static and not moving about. Old Stag, not been out since September, hopefully next week. Getting a bit frazzled, just working all the time. Old Stag, tell me about it. I am done in. I come in at night times. I usually finish, I start at 8 o'clock, finish at 6 o'clock, and I'm constantly on my feet all day. I come in at night, I fall asleep for a few hours, then I wake up and I'm awake most of the night and I get like maybe 2-3 hours sleep again before I start work again, before I wake up at sort of 20 past 6 in the morning. So yeah, I'm a bit done in myself. Yep, like the both of you vids, Old Stag. Yep, there you go, hi. It's Alan, it's your fan, Old Stag. I love doing the boffies, but very wary of just doing boffies, as don't chase the views, just want to share places and experience. I don't really chase the views, Old Stag, but that is nice getting the views. I just want to get to 2,000 now, because I'm at close to 2,000 subscribers. I want to get to 2,000. I want to get to 4,000 watch hours. Then you get monetized, and then that's you. They can never take that off you. I know you don't make much money off YouTube, but it's just like it's a milestone. You can sort of say, I'm a professional YouTuber. You've been monetized. Oh, well, there's nothing about my channel. It's professional. The Old Stag. Larry grew. 10 was challenging. Needed everything on. Looked like a Michelin woman. -10. Jeez. See, that's the difference when Scotland, right? And Scotland's at -10, and you could be absolutely freezing, right? But I remember once I was in, I think it was Finland I was in. It was like minus 32 degrees. Don't get me wrong, I had warm kit on, but I didn't feel cold because it's a dry cold. In Scotland, it's a constant humid, wet cold. There's a big difference between a wet cold and a dry cold. Scotland is always a wet, humid cold. Yeah, -32 was fine. If I remember once I was in a sauna. I was in a sauna, and then we went out of the sauna, and I was with a friend, and he said, "You come out of the sauna, roll about in the snow naked, and you feel refreshed." I said, "You mental? No chance." But yeah, they done it, and yeah, I done it, and it's so refreshing coming out of sauna and then -32, rolling about in the snow. Apparently, it's really good for your skin. And yeah, I found myself sitting outside the sauna, -32, ball naked, smoking a fag, and it was fine. Don't mind cold, just don't want my gas can to freeze. Yes, that's it, innit? The gas can freezing up, yeah. If I know it's going to be below zero, I've got a big woolly sock. I'll try and keep my gas can in. if I'm going to sleep, the gas can will go in the bottom of the sleeping bag with me. Because I need that. You need that brew in the morning. You need that hot cup of tea in the morning, don't you? That's the thing, especially if you're using butane gas. Yeah, it starts getting temperamental. As soon as you get down towards 0 degrees, yeah, the butane is not the best. Even like the isobutane as well, getting close to zero and stuff, it can play up. I always wear a buffing out, wrap around my gas can when it's cold, yep. Yes, your camper, evening Alan, hot, then cold, sets you the day out. Yeah, it's always good to get your gas can, get it covered up, keep it warm, especially when it's a very cold morning. If it's something like Clara was saying, -10, yeah, you need that hot brew in your morning just to get up and go. You're not going to have any motivation. Once you get a hot brew in you, you start moving about, yeah, you get the motivation. And obviously, if it comes to a survival situation, yeah, a hot brew can mean the difference between getting you the motivation to get up and move about, and you just sitting there, and then possibly succumbing to the effects, of hypothermia or something like that. People always make jokes about the British Army. They can't do anything without a hot brew. There's a reason. Hot brew is motivation. You get a hot brew inside you, hot chocolate, cup of tea. Yeah, it just warms you up inside, gives you that wee bit of get up and go. Also, it's a wee bit of sugar rush as well. Anyway, Alan, how's things? Are you driving yet, Ayrshire camper? So, Old Stag, where are you thinking about going next weekend then? You said you might be going out next weekend. Where are you thinking of going? First thing, hot brew and a handful of porridge oats in a cup. Set up for the day. Yep. And usually don't have any sort of thing to eat in the morning. But most of the camps I've been doing lately are sort of within a couple of miles of the car. So yeah, just a hot brew. But yeah, I know if I'm going to be doing any hiking, anything strenuous, yeah, porridge. Can't go wrong with a bit of porridge. Quick, easy, sustainable. Yeah, porridge. Brilliant choice for first thing in the morning. I've actually got some in because I was meant to be doing the hike tomorrow to Hidden Valley. But that's out the window now. There's an old Jack London short story called To Build a Fire. Gave me the fear about ever being outdoors in the snow. Jack London was a top lad in an alky. To build a fire. I'm going to screenshot that. I want to check that out. It sounds interesting. Oh, God's sake. I've got my phone on a timer. Right, okay. Ali, probably a buffet if it's raining. If not, we'll camp near Aberfoyle. Unfortunately, I can't do next weekend, but Old Stag, we try and get something sorted. Definitely, Old Stag, we need to get something sorted. We need to get out. I don't mind if it's a buffet, just try to pick a buffet, there's no mice. I'm a big pussy. I don't like mice crawling over me. I always work Saturdays, mate. Yeah. Do you work Sundays? Because I might be. I think I'm off on the 1st of December on Monday, so I could possibly camp the last day of November, which would be a Sunday. if you're available, old stag. No, I had to put the car in for repair as the coolant pipe was knackered, so it cost £78 to repair. Sundays too. Bloody hell, can do Wednesday to Thursday, Friday. Right, we're talking about maybe the new year then, old stag. When it's the new year, actually. Let me check my calendar to check my availability. Second of January. If I'm not too hungover, I'm off until the 5th of January. So 2nd of January is a Friday. I'm saying that you probably wouldn't be camping on a Friday, would you? We'll do it one day, mate. Yeah, looking forward to it, old stag. Watch some of your videos. Seem like a good guy, and you've been coming on here for a long time. Thinking of heading off to Merrick tomorrow. Not sure about the weather though. Hope you all get out for a walk. I've never been up to Merrick. I think I've seen Colin Russell up to Merrick a few times. Old Stag is good company. Have you met Old Stag, Alan? Yeah, I think Ali could do a vid. Would be good. Would be God. Be an epic vid. What do you mean, Alan? Oh, you mean me out with Old Stag? Don't know about his dad dancing, but has to improve his dancing, Old Stag. Bit dodgy that dad dancing in the boffies. I camped with Alan and Monty at Loch Bredon one time. Alright. You and Old Stag. Yeah. Both his dad dancing together to fucking something like Tiffany, I think we're alone now. I think we're alone now. Old Stag, are you older than me? I am 48. I think you're older than me, aren't you? In fact, I'm our oldest person on this chat. I'm 53, right? You're older. Mental. In fact, no. Alan's the oldest. Alan is old as dirt. The cry of life, bah humbug, Merry Christmas. What right have you to be merry? What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough. The cry of life, explain yourself, or you'll be banned. Are you a troll? Yes, camped with him at Loch Bredon. Cry of life, I think you're a troll, you've been removed. I've no moderators on tonight. Who wants to be a moderator? I'm 40 also. I dragged a £300 deer a mile through the swamp the other day while eating a sandwich with other hand. The circle of life, whereabouts are you from? I take it you're from the USA or Canada. Wife is 46, so I'm claiming that age. Only as young as the women you're feeling, Alan. Apologies to any female watchers just now. That was a quote from Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales. I remember that cartoon from a long time ago. Anyway, whereabouts you from, Sucker Life? Declare yourself. Whereabouts you from? Apologies for deleting your message, but I do get a lot of trolls on here. Alan, when was the last time you were out camping? Airsoft camper. Let me know. When was the last time you were out camping, Alan? Anyway, has anybody ordered anything for Christmas? Any new camping gear? Any new tents? I'm currently on the lookout for a new air mat. The only working air mat I have just now is a Neo Air X Lite. Neo Air X Lite. It's a good sleeping mat, but it's just no wide enough. It's no comfy enough for me. Alan, I can't camp. I'm too ill and have to look after the wife. I know, Alan, I know. That's like before I started camping. Alright, okay, I'm not in your situation, Alan. But yeah, I used to love watching camping videos, even though I never camped. I take it you're probably the same. I'm looking for a air mat too, maybe try an X bed. Yeah, I'm looking at maybe. I was recommended the one Tigris Obsidian. There's a new one Tigris mat that's out. I think it's like got a crazy R value of 9. But I'm looking for something a bit like the UL80, but warmer and more reliable. Because I've had 2 UL80s go down on me in the last month, the last couple of months. I want something that's wide and it's comfy. I'm actually thinking about fucking taking out, if I go out tomorrow, taking out a bloody Asda double air mattress. Some of the best sleeps I've had have been in just like the big supermarket air mattresses. They're just big, they're comfy. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the time they go down on you as well, but yeah, no massively. Wolf is in the house. Obsidian is decent. Yeah, Craig said the Obsidian, but what's that new one? It's it the new one, Tigris one. It's got the R value of 9. Hi, Wolf. Probably getting a Big Agnes Rapid. I've heard Big Agnes is Rapid. Is that Big Agnes for Cotton Vale? Hi, Staggers. I like it when they go down on you. Yeah, I don't. The last time was with you at a group camp in England. Alan, you get yourself out, man. One of these weekends, give me a shout and I'll come through and collect you and we'll go somewhere, mate. You need to get yourself out. Don't know, I've got the Obsidian. Have you got the Obsidian? What's the R value? How wide is it? How thick is it? Let me know. So I'm not into all these little thin mats and stuff, ultra light fish. It's no comfy. Now I'm into anything. It's got to be at least 8 centimetres thick. At least 8 centimetres thick. Length, I'm not bothered about. Thickness, it's all about the thickness. Who agrees with me? Thickness instead of length. I remember when I was younger, obviously in my army days, and all we used to sleep in was like a foam roll mat. Guys used to cut the bottom of the foam roll mat off. You don't need it for your feet. for the bottom. For your knees down, you don't need it. So to save weight, we used to cut a foam roll mat up, and yeah, you cut away the part for below your knees. You don't need that. It was Groucho Marx that said, "You're only as old as the woman you feel. You should know as woman can age you in minutes." Thanks for that, Clara. I was thinking you were going to be a snowflake there and chauvinistic and all that stuff. You need to be so careful what you say now, especially in public forums, social media. You don't know who's going to take offence. Just the slightest remark. By no means am I chauvinistic at all. We used to have a camping group. Craig, me, Craig's old missus, Cassia. She was brilliant. She used to do everything. She was a beast. She used to go with an axe, chop down all the wood, the stuff that we'd struggle to do the guys. So she was absolutely brilliant. When a campfire, she chopped down all the wood, started the fire and everything. Cassia was a legend. And Cassia, if you're watching, yes, 5.2R, 189 centimeters. Yep, long, 63 centimeters wide. Yeah, I said that's the minimum. I'm only taking 8 centimeters thick. That's the minimum, 8 centimeters thick. And it's comfy. What's the retail price of that, Wolf? Okay, I'm out, Ali. Thanks for the chat and thanks to Old Stag for the vids. Alan, take care, mate. As usual, give my love to the beautiful Linda. And yeah, hoping everything's going to be good for you. God bless. No problem, man. The flex tails are good there. Yeah. I had a wee thing for a flex tail about a year ago when I was thinking about an air mat, the flex tail. I was thinking about getting it. Well, what would you recommend? I'll try to think of the name of that, the new one, Tiger's air mat, the one that's like meant to be a crazy R value of 9. Out there, what's his name? Outdoor gear camping. Wolf, you know who I'm talking. Pardon me. Wolf, you know who I'm talking about. The guy you don't like. The outdoor gear review. He posted a video about 2 weeks ago with a new One Tiger's mat, and he's always slated the One Tiger's mats, but he said this one is really good. The first night he slept on it, said it was really comfy. It's the only One Tiger's mat he's liked. The Obsidian is 62 quid. Well, that's within my budget range. I can do that. But do you know what I'm talking about, Wolf? If you watched Outdoor Gear Review, I think it's 2 weeks ago, he did a video on the One Tigress. Can't remember the name of it, but it's got a 9.2 R value, some crazy R value. And he says it's the first One Tigress Air Mat is actually rated. You might know what I'm talking about, you might know. Yeah, I'm going to need to check. Give me a minute. I don't even think the mat's out yet. I think he just got posted a prototype. Outdoor Gear Review, where is it?
Find it fast with Circle to Search on Android. Switch to Android.
Yeah, that's it. The One Tigress Noble Jade. That's the name it, Wolf. The One Tigress Noble Jade. I think it's something crazy like 9.2 R value. Yeah, it's a Noble Jade. I think it's like 7 videos back if you look at the Outdoor Gear Reviews channel. He said he's only had it out one night, but he said it's the comfiest mat he slept on. I don't think he had it in too much cold, but he said the 9.2 R value, that's been tested by one of the most respected sort of scientific laboratories in the world. So he's going to take it at face value that 9.2 is correct. So if it genuinely is 9.2 R value and it's as comfy as he says he is, I think last time I looked, it was retailing for £120. So then what you need to look at is how robust is it? How long is it going to last? Is it going to be like a fucking UL80, which lasts you like 3, 4, 5 times and then it goes down on you? The Noble Jade 7.3R, 80 quid. I'm sure it was higher than that. I'm definitely sure it was higher than that. Well, I'm sure he was going on about 9. And 80 quid, last time I checked it was 120. Where they are. One Tigress, Noble Jade. I'm getting 107, 107, 110, 114. One Tigress Noble Jade. Hold on, I'm going to type in R value. R value. What did you say it was? The 7.3. Yeah, you're right. 7.3. Sorry, I'm pretty sure it said 9, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you're getting £80, but yeah, if you're getting £80, that sounds like quite good. $110. No, it's coming up pounds here. AliExpress, £107. AliExpress, £121. But yeah, if you can get, I'll take your word for it. If you're getting it £80, Camping One Tigers Collect. Is that direct from their website then? Yeah. Clara Ross, what do you use? She said I've got the Neo Air X Lite, but it's good, very lightweight, brilliant. But yeah, I like something a bit wider, maybe a little bit thicker. I'll use that if I'm hiking somewhere and going a bit of a distance. I'll use the Thermarest Neo Air X Lite. But just now, that's probably, I've got a few cheapo thin ones and stuff, but I don't even use them anymore. But my main camping mats were the Thermarest Neo Air X Lite if I'm hiking somewhere and I want something lightweight, or it was a UL80. I had 2 UL80s, and they both went down on me in the space of 2 months. Get them direct from One Tigers, it's cheaper, right? I might do. Have you, Wolf? Have you not even looked at the Noble Jade? Because I think they do like compared to the Obsidian, it'd be good to get a comparison between the One Tigers Noble Jade and the Obsidian. Wolf, I hate Thermarest. Couldn't get half my leg. One's half of most of them. Yeah, they are a bit thin. That's what I don't like. They're a bit thin, a bit rustly. Don't get me wrong, they are warm. I'll give them that. The R value I think is correct. Can't remember the R value of the Neo Air X Lite. Is it maybe 5 or 4? Neo Air X Lite R value. $4.5. I'll probably get them that. It is 4.5. I am checking out now. They said the Noble Jade has just come onto the market. So yeah, it looks good. And I think One Tigress are definitely improving their products. before I was sort of skeptical about the One Tigers products. I know they obviously come into the hot tent camping scene, stuff like that, but yeah, I think they're definitely improving fast. One Tigers. I am checking out now. Good, good. At 10:30. Usually I come on this live stream from 8:30 to about 10:30, and then I cut off the live stream, and then I come back on and do like music requests and stuff. But I've came on late tonight. I need to sleep on my back on the new wear right enough, but it's definitely warm. Is it a NeoWear X like you've got as well, Clara? Or is it the X firm? Is it X firm? Is that wider? I know it's definitely warmer, the X firm, but it's just one of the X lights I've got. The good thing about Thermarest is the lifetime guarantee, and they don't mess about with that. So I had a NeoWear X light given to me by someone else, and yeah, it was faulty. Sent it back, and within 2 weeks, they sent me a brand new one. Apologised for the fault, and that was me showing no receipts or anything. I basically just said, I've got a NeoWear X light, somebody gave it to me, it's faulty, and without question, they just sent me a brand new one. So yeah, the lifetime guarantee with Thermarest is a brilliant selling point, and yeah, they don't mess about with it. Yeah, as it's the X firm, yeah, I would like the X firm. Is the X firm wider than the X light? I've had it for ages, never let me down. And Clara, if it does let you down, contact Thermarest, and I said with me within 2 weeks, they sent it to the labs, and yeah, said it can't be fixed, whatever. If you can't fix it, they'll definitely send you a replacement. So the lifetime guarantee with Thermarest, it's brilliant. It's probably the main selling point with Thermarest. Guaranteed, no questions asked, they'll just fix it or send you a new one. 5.2R is good to -20 apparently when they want to test that. No, I wouldn't, but yeah. Is that what the X firm is? 5.2R. I know the X light is 4.5, so yeah. So anyway, Clara, whereabouts are you from? Sorry, I've not even asked. I take it you're in Scotland, Clara, yeah? Just checked, it's 64 centimetres wide. So is that wider than the X light? Oh, sorry, I've not got time to check the stats. I know Wolf likes checking the stats. Wolf, it's a lot wider. Okay, right, okay then. And what's your retail value, Will, for the X firm compared to the X light? I said I just want something that's thick, that's fairly wide. I don't really care about the length. I know I'm quite tall, but yeah, if my legs hang out, they hang out. Thick, wide, and maybe anything above 4R value I'll be happy with. Because I'm a warm sleeper, and people in the UK in general like start getting into, they've got money to spend on camping. It's sometimes too much. Let's get it down bag. It's -30 with a mat. It's R value. We're not in the Arctic. It's the UK. You're going to survive one night. I am a warm sleeper, but yeah. R value is 7.3 in Scotland, Kitchen Hotel. I thought you were, Clara. Yeah. X light is only 51 wide. Alright, so there's definitely 13 centimetres is a big difference. With that, yeah. That does make a difference, especially whether you're a back sleeper or a side sleeper, etc. And Nidri from Edinburgh originally. Used to go to Nidri a few times when I was younger. Used to be in the barracks in Edinburgh. Had a couple of friends from Nidri back in the day. 200 for the X-Firm regular size. Oh, fucking heart attack. No. Right, I need a cheaper option. In my head just now, I'm thinking either the one Tigris Obsidian, the one Tigris, whatever that was I just said, I can't remember. The new one, the Noble Jade, or maybe the Flextail Zero Matte. Well, for your opinion, one Tigris Obsidian, one Tigris Noble Jade, or the Flextail Zero Matte thing. So, Clara, do you go out camping regularly? Are you more into the hiking? Obsidian is a good mat. Mine damn heavier than you and it's comfy. Flextail is good too, Will. You're sitting on the fence with that, Wolf. Give me a recommendation. Check out the one Tigris Dreamstar. Oh, I like how big and thick that is. Sorry, that sounded wrong. £103. You know what? Wolf, Alan, I like to look at that. For car camping, definitely. Somewhere close to the car, that was good. No checked out our value or anything, but yeah. Colin's got the Flextail on sale for 75. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Wolf. Yeah, it'd all be for car camping somewhere near the car. But yeah, it'd be comfy. See, if I go out tomorrow, I think I'm going to, just for a laugh, I've got like a double air mattress from Mazda. I know people are going to slag me for it, but yeah, I think the double mattress from Mazda would fit perfectly in my one Tigris Cosmoto 2. So I might do it just for shits and giggles. I might do it, put it in the one Tigris Cosmoto 2. 6.3R in the Dreamstar. That's decent considering it looks like a proper like campsite camping mat. Oh, Ali, thanks for asking. I don't get out enough. My partner has a knackered leg motorbike, so just do day walks now. Used to do loads of overnights and group hikes and camps. Shit, Clara, sorry to hear that. Is there nothing you can do to get out? Maybe. No, that's a shiter. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love going for hikes and walks and stuff. I'm lucky. I've got like a canal beside me near my house, so whenever I'm sort of feeling down, I'll just go for a 2 hour walk along the canals and stuff like that, just to clear my head. But yeah, if you love camping and your partners, yeah, it's a shiter. Could you not even do a car camp somewhere close to the car, Clara? Go up somewhere close. I know places, Loch Lomond, Glen Orchy, places like that's only like 100 metres. Would they not do that, Clara? Just set up you set up the tent and stuff, even if he's got a knackered leg, set up the tent. Craig's in the house. Craigie boy, how you doing? Evening. Just here for 5 minutes before I go to sleep. Hiking's for suckers on your bike. Cycling, you miss too much. Hiking, you get to see the beauty of the place. Mats, yes, we're talking about mats, Craig. Car camp suggestions, appreciate he would. I don't mention spots on here, Clara. If you've got me on Instagram, private message me and I'll give you some places. Cycling, you see everything. You're too busy sweating with your head down. How far can your man actually walk, Clara? I'll do that, thanks, Clara, no problem. Just keep it secret. Give my secret spots away. Highlander Nap Pack Arctic R11100. I've seen that. I seen that a few weeks ago, Craig. Need to keep an eye on the reviews to see ASTR rated, yep. And usually Highlander stuff is quite durable because it's sort of aimed towards sort of ex-military crowd and stuff like that. So yeah, if it's genuinely an R value 11 and it's Highlander, you know it's going to be quite durable. No like the fucking UL80, which is absolute shite. Pardon the language. Yeah, so the options are, Craig, we're talking about the one Tigris Obsidian, the one Tigris Noble Jade, or the Flextail Zero mat, and New Youth in the Highlander Nap Pack, Arctic R11. It looks like an Amazon mat. What are the dimensions? What are the dimensions? This important part. How thick is it? I said before, it's all about the thickness, not the length. Must be at least 8 centimetres thick. It's in Colin's chat. He deals with them or something. All right. Right, 10 centimetres. Yep, I'll take that. It's nice and thick. I don't like the look of the Flextail mats. Have you heard anything negative about them? Obviously, I want something that's durable, robust, something that's going to last. And to be honest, yeah, I've heard good reviews about them, but yeah, they possibly look a bit flimsy. I don't know if the Flextail stuff is made to last. I know with Highlander, you're going to get value for money. The R value, I don't know if that's as claimed 11. That's a bit high. So don't know about that claim, but I know with Highlander stuff it is durable. Wolf 189 times 6'3 times 10 centimeters. $63. And what did you say that Neo Air X Lite was, Wolf? Right, so 10 centimetres, that's decent. I like that. 189, I don't really care about the length because if my feet hang off, I don't care. 63. Is that decent? I don't know. 63. Need to look back in the chat. I think you said the X Lite was something like 50 something. Was that right? Ugh, I can't go back in the chat. My cabbage. I'm a technophobe. X Lite's for, yeah, so it's definitely better. Give me a good 10 centimetres more, yeah. And what the Craig say? It was £100. Ralph, can you find it for cheaper? £100. The Highlander Nap Pack. Let me just have a wee look, see what it looks like again. Highlander Nap Pack. Yeah, pictures you can. Oh no, it's that honeycomb design. Usually I associate with that with fucking very thin mats. Yeah, I don't like that honeycomb shit. 100 is cheapest. Nah, I don't like it. It's just basically flat apart from the honeycomb bits. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the honeycomb shit. Right, so Ali has suggested we could do a bit of 1 to 2k camping. So what's a decent 2-person tent? We only have a couple of wee 1-2 person Vango lightweight tents from motorcycling days. Clara, it depends. Vango, yeah. Vangos are reliable. It's going to keep you dry. Vangos are reliable. Yeah, they're waterproof tents. But yeah, Wolf, Craig here, they're the tent people. Depends. What's your budget, Clara? What's your budget? Obviously, 2-person tents are never 2-person tents. They're 1-person tents with extra gear. So you'll be looking at 3-person tents. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying, Craig. Yeah, you're better 3-man tents you're looking at. I think some of the OEX tents, the tunnel tents for 2 people. OEX tunnel tents. Craig, depends what your budget is. OEX Coyote, 2 people. You've got a big, massive vestibule area. OEX Coyote, maybe. Unless you love spooning. That's it. Well, depends where you're going to go, really, Clara. But yeah, maybe a hot tent. Do you fancy a hot tent, Clara? If you're not going to go far for it, if you're not going to go far for the car, and it is the sort of winter season, a hot tent, but then you need to pay out for a stove. Depends what your budget is. What you want to spend on a tent. Sorry, I'm starting to start my words. I've only had half a bottle of wine. I apologise. But yeah, get your man out camping, Clara. You don't need to be hiking for a long distance. There's a link by Craig. Right, guys, I just need to nip to the toilet. Vango outlet. I said Vango, very reliable tents. Some people might not think Vango tents are fashionable, but they're reliable and they're very waterproof Vango tents. So whether it's like the little sort of cheap Vango Soul or some of the Vango mountain tents and stuff like that, you can't go wrong with a Vango tent. Honestly, very reliable. I know the size thing is bullshit, just something with a bit of space because his knackered leg limits his movement. 1 to 2k from a car park. That's actually not too bad if you can go that distance. A vegetable would be cool. Hot tent sounds amazing. So I'm going to recommend OEX Coyote, or I'll leave it to other guys to recommend a hot tent. The hot tent that Craig has just now, the black one, that's really cool. Can't remember the name yet. But yeah, some of the One Tigers hot tents, the 3-man hot tents are really good. Yeah, that's the one. The Palmley Open Vista 3. Can use it as a summer tent. It's also a hot tent, yes. Right, I'm going to go for a quick, toilet. I'm not going for a smoke. But yeah, the guys will help you out, Clara, honestly. I don't know about money, maybe a few hundred. No idea, though. Yeah. And the thing is, the tent that Craig's recommending, you don't even need a stove. You can use it without the hot tent stove, but it's always an added bonus. Yep, listen to Craig and Wilf, very experienced guys. They'll give you recommendations. I'll be back in a few minutes. No danger, Craig. No way have you bought the Lanshan too. You disgust me. No danger have you bought the Lanshan too, Craig. Right, I'm going to Wilf, ban him for the chat. He's getting banned. Sorry. Can I ban him? Yes. 10-second timeout. You disgust me, Craig. Yes, he's timed out for that, Wilf. No having that Lanshan too. Clara and we like spinning, it's mandatory, but we fall out all the time. Yeah, but when it's cold in a camp, you don't fall out because you need that body heat, Clara. Getting the Vango heading too. Wait, I need to check that one out, Wilf. I've not checked that. The Vango heading too. Why have I not seen that? Is it new, Wilf? Is that new? Is that a new tent? Trekking pole tent, not new. What's the weight, Wilf? How heavy is it? I've got a trekking pole tent, Wilf. I seam sealed it, waterproofed it. I still haven't used it yet. I'm trying to think, is that a wee coffin tent type? Probably. Way nicer than the fucking Lanshan. Probably cheaper than the Lanshan. Craig, how much did you pick that up for the Lanshan too? You snob. You utter snob. You need to go up to Isle of Skye like fun-sized Eflin did. Look at me, I'm in the Lanshan too. It's very windy. Almost 2 kilos. And it's a trekking pole tent. Fuck's sake, Mackie's Wheel too is only 2 kilos. That's not even a trekking pole tent. Why is it so heavy, Will? No, it's a decent size. It's a Vango there, heavy. My Lanshan is 1 kilo. My Lanshan. When you getting it, Craig? When you getting the Lanshan? Is Ali shouting us from the loo? I'm not really at the loo. Unfortunately, I'm a nicotine addict. I'm shouting from my bedroom window where I'm having a cigarette. Get it up, yees. Aye, but they are a nightmare, Craig. Oh, is the Lanshan 2, is that the one you need to seam seal yourself and all that stuff? I've already got it. Lanshan and Crocs, shocking. Imagine Craig doing a video with a Lanshan and wearing Crocs at the same time. Yeah. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Anyways, it's getting scary. The Buckfast is finishing. And I think I might actually be going camping tomorrow. I don't know. Let me check my messages for people. Craig, did you get my message earlier? Yeah, you do it. Stop overthinking. Right, apologies, Craig. If you, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Nope, no seam sealing, waterproof zips, different material. Okay, so it's already all done for you. Like, Craig, remind me one of these times. I need to get out and that. I've got a little trekking pole tent, one trekking pole. I waterproofed it, seam sealed it last year. Still have, I don't even know what it is. I still haven't been out in that Coleman tent you gave me either. I need to get out in that Coleman tent and just try it out for the sake of it. Use a clickbait title, budget charity tent or something. I forgot about that. Yes, yes. So did I. That's it. You forget about tents, don't you? I need to. I've not spoke to. What's his name? What are the boys for Edinburgh? Young boys. What do they call it again? What do they call it? The young lads for Edinburgh. Remember? I said I was going to get him that tent you gave me. The Vango one. It's a bit too small for me. Is what 6 foot odds? Ethan, yeah, Ethan and stuff. Need to meet up with him some point next year. I'll get him that tent because that tent you give me is brand new, the Vango one, but it's too small. Dove, yeah, Ethan and Dove, yeah. I think it was Vango something or other. I can't remember. The only thing that was wrong with it was there was a pin missing for one of the sort of pull-out points for the inner to the outer. Yeah, but that can be easily solved. You just put a peg through it. But yeah, that tent was, yeah, it was probably about lengthwise maybe 6'1", a bit tight for me. I took it with, I don't know if Alan, Ayrshire camper. Remember we went up to the very end of Glen Lyon, that place where we done the group camp. 1.6 for the heading. Alright, so it's no 1.9, it's 1.6. But still, it seems a bit heavy for a trekking pole tent. Is it like a 2-man tent? Yeah. Is it quite spacious? I'm going to need to check this out. The Vango heading. Give me a minute. Vango heading. I'll need to type in the Vango heading 200. Alright, it looks a wee bit like that. Looks a wee bit like the Vango, the sort of mountain tents. Vango heading 200. I'm looking at the Vango heading 200 here. I don't know if you can see it. You probably won't be able to see it. Doesn't look like a trekking pole tent, Vango heading 200. It looks like it's got an arch pole. In fact, is that a picture of Vango Nevis? Wait, hold on. It looks like the Vango Nevis. Is this just lying to me? There. Oh yeah, I think this is it. The Vango Hen 2022 model, £185. Is that it? Yeah. I thought it was a Star of. Yeah, it looks a bit like the Cairn Gaunt. Sorry, as the Cairn Gaunt. Right. Fucking Google, tell me lies. Fucking
I am
Bluetooth
designed
connection.
to be helpful and truthful, so I cannot intentionally tell you a lie.
Something just came up my phone. Refusal to tell lies. I am designed to be helpful and truthful, so I cannot intentionally tell you a lie. I never asked you to tell me a lie. Your phones are always listening. China's listening to you. Fucking Bluetooth connection is messed up. My fucking the one Tiger's Light Dream. What's that? Something just popped up my phone. One Tiger's Light Dream. Self-inflating mat. Blah 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 blah. Looks like you are late here a little bit. The one Tiger's Light Stream 4.5 R value. Looks quite thick. £63. Fourth season. One Tiger's Light Dream. Might look at that one later. I know AI's always listening, mate. Always listening. Never diss a Lanshan. Colin, how you doing? Back in the chat. I take it you bought the Lanshan from you, Colin, yes? Yes, guys, the Lanshan 2, brilliant tent. If you want to buy it, outdoorgearessentials.co.uk. Anyway, Colin, is that you finished the DJing? Have you finished your DJ set, Cole? Right, 8 people in the chat. Who's lurking in the background? Black Friday sale on now. Where? Where's the Black Friday sale on? Outdoor Gear Essentials? Phoenix McLean. Hello, Ali. How's your night going? Change my name to Phoenix from David. I know it confused you. Yeah, it's confusing me just now already. Phoenix. David McLean. I've such a bad memory, David. Apologise. To be honest, I don't even remember David McLean. I apologise if that offends you, but yeah, the amount of people I'm so bad with names. David, just remind me, whereabouts you from? The health and safety guy. Yes, David, I remember now. Yeah, remember. Apologies, David. How's things anyway, David? What are you up to tonight? Sometimes I just need that little thing to spark my memory. It's like I've got about 4 different Allens that come on the chat as well, and I always get confused with the amount of different Allens that come on. So what are you up to tonight, David? You camping tomorrow? You out hiking tomorrow? You doing anything? You having a few beers tonight? Hi, I'm Craig. I'm the guy who wishes wrong. Haha, health and safety guy who camps with Ali. I want to be a health and safety guy. We need a health and safety guy who camp with Ali. I want to be the health and safety guy. I'm always the one to my work quoting the health and safety rules and stuff. Well, no worries. I knew you would have remembered that you kept calling me Davey from outdoors. Apologies. My keyboard is going nuts. It's usually Wolf's keyboard that's gone mental. Usually spells things wrong. Say his keyboard's wrong. I think Wolf's just dyslexic, but yeah. Thanks all. Off to bed. Hope you get out tomorrow, Ali. Clara, absolute legend. Thank you very much. First donation of the night. If people give a big thumbs up to Clara, much appreciated. I think that's the first donation I've had in a couple of months. But yeah, thank you, Clara. Much appreciated. And yeah, if you message me, I'll give you some secret spots, but don't tell anybody. Lol. Same shit, different night, buddy. Yep. I get you. Yep, Clara. Don't take any shit for your man. Get him out. Get him out camping. You love camping. Yeah. Nothing beats sitting in front of a campfire, looking at the hills, the mountains, being outdoors. It's better than sitting and watching the TV. Honestly, is Clara. Don't get me wrong, hiking's good. Getting out, going for a walk, getting in the outdoors, but see, staying overnight, you can't beat it. As I was saying earlier, me and Craig went out a few months ago, just at sunset. We seen the deers over the top of the hills in the morning, seen a golden eagle. Moments like that are priceless. That's why we love going outdoors. Yeah. Just something as simple as sitting, watching the flames in a campfire, being quiet at night time, maybe hearing an owl or something. Yeah, that's why we love it, what we do. It just takes you away from all the madness, takes you away from all the madness of civilization, noises, neighbours, everything, yeah. Get them out, Clara. Get them out camping. What was the name of the wild campsite you went to, Ali? Wolf, when was that? The wild campsite. Remind me what you're talking about again, Wolf. I'm off to, mate. Enjoy your camp. Craig, take care. Hopefully get out camping. Obviously, I'll message you later. James, how you doing, mate? Still waiting for the team meet-up. I have your bottle in the freezer. David, it's so hard trying to organise a group camp in Scotland. It really is. I'm going to get it. I will get it sorted. Toenails are cold. If you're getting that cold, I'll give you a delivery address for the bottle. As one of the islands, on one of the islands, can't even mind which one. Yeah, why get an island camp? Why get an island camp? Why get a cave camp? Why do a lot? It's finding the time sometimes from work and sometimes the motivation. Sometimes motivation is the hardest part of camping. It's like tomorrow, I was supposed to go with 3 other guys, but for one reason or another, a lot of the guys can't go, so it might just be me going camping tomorrow. And I know in my mind, I need motivated to go in a solo camp. Sometimes it's hard. When you other people, it's easy. You don't want to let them down. You see you're going. So if I'm just going myself, I'm like, there's probably a 30% chance of me going out tomorrow myself. But there's one other guy that might be going camping tomorrow. If he comes back to me in the morning and says he's going, then I'll be throwing my stuff into a backpack and I'll be going. But when you're going out yourself, it's harder to get motivated. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind solo camping. Sometimes it's really good. You're just sitting there yourself in front of a campfire, and if you get a reception good, sometimes I'll do a live stream from camp myself. It's better than sometimes sitting talking to yourself. But yeah, but sometimes yeah, I've had a good night. Just like you get, especially if you're doing a YouTube video, if you've got no phone reception, yeah. You start doing like crazy angles, filming, you do lots of stuff. You just keep yourself busy in your mind. Sometimes they're the best videos when I go on a solo camp myself and I get no phone reception, can't do a live stream, anything like that. I just start putting camera everywhere, filming stuff, doing crazy stuff, and it turns out a good video. We'll get there, buddy. Yes, we will, David, definitely. I think you slept in the living area because of a storm. What are you talking about, Wolf? Are you talking about me? I slept in the living area, what do you mean? Loch Lomond, kayak, and 3-man Sibby mare. Like the sound of that, David? Island Ivow. I will get there. I will get there, David. Welcome to chat. I will get there. And I'm going to get a rope to get down to that wee dungeon part, Davey. The wild campsite. Don't know what you're talking about, Wolf. You talk about the nearly wild campsite on the Isle of Harris. Wolf, you talk about the Isle of Harris. Carrera. Aye, so the Isle of Harris, yeah, that's yeah, that would be a cracking spot for a group wild camp. The nearly wild campsite, Isle of Harris. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, that'd be brilliant. And it's got a wee buffet to go into. And at the weekends to do a lot of live music in there and that. Good shout, Wolf. Yeah, Isle of Harris. Fuck. And the guy is brand new. He's a Northern Irish guy. He's absolutely sound. He even said to me, I said to him after I left, I says, I was in that buffet most of the night with a log fire. I said, I was going to sleep in there. He's like, you should have. I don't give a shit. Because the nearly wild campsite was it was fairly quiet. I think maybe I was the only person on it. I said, I was going to stay in there because it was a bit wild outside. He's like, you should have. I don't care. But yeah, the guy is absolutely sound. It's not one of these strict guys. It's like whatever. Willow. I'm down Hebridean Way next year, so I wanted to stay there. You should, mate. It's a brilliant campsite. Right, I need to look at the name of it. 2 seconds. Lakisto Black House Camping. Yeah, I'll type that in. Absolutely brilliant place to go. Clara Ross, night. Clara, take care. I said, if you send me a message on Instagram, I'll get you some good places to camp. Close by the car. Get your man out. Have a good time. Enjoy the camping. I know you said you've only got some Vango tents, but that'll do. Get yourself a tarp, but Clara, get yourself a tarp because I hate being stuck in a tent. Get yourself a 3x3 tarp you can put up, have a shelter, get a couple of seats, get a campfire going if you can. If there's a campfire ring already there, use it. If not, you can buy one of the sort of cheap tripod mesh campfires for like £15 at a go outdoors. Get one of them. So you need a fire. You need a fire when you go camping. But yeah, any advice, just message me, I'll let you know, alright? Night Clara, bowl making. Those came from Long Egg at Grape Camping and Offshore. Anyway, so I'm going to type in the name of this place. Cracking wee nearly wild campsite. And the boy's brand new. Northern Irish boy. If you're ever in the Isle of Harris, check out this place, it's brilliant. Every individual sort of wee tent pitch is named with a different name. It's got a unique name. And there's a wee buffet. You can go in if it's raining. You can sit in the buffet. It's got a log fire. I think it's a Friday or a Saturday night. A guy goes in, a local guy, and he plays like live sort of guitar and stuff. You can just sit and have a laugh. But even if you're not going on the weekend, the buffet's brilliant. It's quiet. You can go in there, log fire, chill out, have a few drinks. and then go back to your wee individual. Every individual sort of wee sort of camping pitch has got like a wee sort of fireplace, so everybody can have their own fire. So if you're in an individual camping pitch, you've got a wee stretch, and you got your own fire. So yeah, Isla Harris, Lacusto, Black Cows camping, brilliant. Highly recommend it, and I think it's fairly cheap if I remember right. Pissed, guys, sorry, thumbs up not working, no bother. On the website, they have cool boffies and stuff. Yeah, if you don't want to just get a camping pitch, they've got like some cool wee boffies you can stay in as well for a bit more money. But yeah, if you're wanting a basic camping pitch, you can go in the boffy. If it's quiet, you can probably sleep in the boffy. The guy doesn't mind, honestly. Northern Irish guys sound as. But yeah, you can stay in the boffy most of the night, have a drink, and then go back to your tent at night. So thumbs up. You don't even need to stay in one of the fancy boffies they've got. If you want to just get a basic camping pitch, you can. The guy's called Greg. That's right, Greg. Yeah, I messaged him. I told him I put a YouTube video up and all that, and he's like, "Thank you very much." I'm no sponsored by him. I don't get discounts by him. I don't even know if I'll ever be back to Isla Harris, but yeah, the guy is absolutely sound. They have announced the bar that's dangerous. Well, it shouldn't be, mate. That's the way it should be in the world. Fucking honesty. I love honesty stuff. It's like where I like to go wild camping up in Kinloch Rannoch. I like to camp under the railway bridge at Kinloch Rannoch. And as you go to Kinloch Rannoch station, it's one of the most remote stations in the UK apparently. You go to Kinloch Rannoch station, and they always keep the door open at the station, and then you go, and there's always like a wee sort of kettle. They've got Tunnock's tea cakes, Tunnock's caramel logs, and it's open all night. So if you're camping in the Rannoch Moors, you can hike up a couple of miles, go up there, make yourself a brew, get yourself a Tunnock's log, a Tunnock's tea cake, and it's an honesty box. You put the money in. I've always put the money in. And you know what I'm like? I'm a tight bastard that I've always put the money in. Best night I've had is Loch Long. Cooked a few mussels and limpet for an English couple. Nice, David. Eating off the land. Love it. Ellen Gorman, Loch Hard. Close, free, 10-minute kayak. Non-MBA buffet. Sweet, small, but 10 space and buffet for beer. Oh, it's a non-MBA buffet, Davey, aye. That's a cool wee island, Davey. Yep, need to get across to that. Supplied onion and garlic, but that didn't. Believe me about pods and them first. Pardon me, sorry. Yeah, I want to start getting a few more. Isla Jura, I want to get across to Jura. Where have I been? Mull, Lewis, Harris. I want to get to some of the summer isles as well. Anthrax Isle. Fresh mussels could be fun. Nah, don't like seafood myself. But yeah, hopefully out camping tomorrow in a pucky, shy kind of hopefully camping tomorrow, possibly with Mark. No broken teeth, just a gritty toothpaste in the morning. It's better than a salty taste in your mouth in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Davey, Loch Noel said, what's happening? All good at home, mate? Davey, if all else fails tomorrow, possibly I might go to that spot. You know what I'm talking about? As it stands, I'm maybe going to Glenorchy tomorrow. depending if one of my friends is going, I'm going to Glenorchy. But if he's not going and I've got the motivation, I'm probably just going to go up to the spot you told me about. You know what I'm talking about. I am busting for a pee. Love to go to Jura. 3 boffies, one straight out of 50s. Supposed to be like starting bank time. Yeah, I'm going to screenshot that. So there's 3 boffies now, Jura. For this month, or I fancies locked in this weekend. Oh, locked in. Fucking when he touched locked in with a barge pole, David. Fucking despise locked in. Don't get me wrong, it's scenic, but it's a fucking shithole. Too many people go there. Last time I was there, it was like fucking skiddy, fucking underwear, fucking human shite everywhere. It's a fucking disgrace, locked in. Especially in the main bit you got. Maybe on the other side, get away from it. But yeah, locked in is an absolute shithole. Ali, Wolf, Locks, Phoenix, Rooksfoot, how you doing, buddy? Fucking glad to see you making an appearance, Rooks. Where have you been the last month? I've had so many trolls on. Holy kidding, Rooks. Why? Kayak friendly. Why, if you're kayaking, yeah, but on the main in the main drag locked in, yeah, it's a fucking shithole. Too many people, fucking just too many rubbish and shite. All good at home to walk in. One you need to book, but 3 on a private land. Okay. Rooks. Every doing good, getting out, bikes fixed, etc. Good Rooks. Sorry, Rooks, I've not been replying to messages lately, but yeah, I've just been so busy and tired with work and stuff. I'm absolutely busting for the toilet, but so I'm going to need to go. Right, it's good talking amongst yourselves. 6 people in the chat. Don't leave. I'll be back soon. Hey guys, I'm back. Donny's in the house. I just seen Donny. Donny, how you doing, mate? You won it, Donny. What did Donny win? It was not a beauty contest anyway. Everything doing good. Is everyone doing good? Yeah, really need to get out in a kayak. I need to sort out my valve issue. Long story. No worries. I've been busy as Ali. Bloody breaks my new car. Don't know why folks go to lockdown when Lockhart Forest is just as close and super quiet. Exactly, Davey. Lockdown is a shithole. Locking Will said, do you still do block Aaron? Not for a few years, mate. It's a weird one. Hit a massive pothole. Has hit the brakes. Pedal bike point move 3 inches further down. Could be doing with a clear out camp kit. Looks like grenades go off from the outdoor shop in the loft. Davey, you want a clear out? I'll take your shit. Even though have I missed a multi-tool giveaway? Donny, last week I was doing a quiz, multi-tool giveaway, you've missed it. But I will be doing one shortly. The much sought after outdoor alley multi-tool. You might win it one day, mate. Or if you're coming to a camp, Donny, I'll give you one for free. After that, with Dolly bite on second pump of brakes, inspected whole system, nothing. You won it, Donny. Result. If he comes in a camp, I'll give him one for free. A multi-tool and outdoor alley penknife for all your camping needs. Win one, get 2 free. Win one, get 4 free. Fuck, I've got about 100 of them. I've got 50 multi-camping tools. I've got about 50 penknives. I need to shift them. I met you a few years ago. You put me onto Ali for your sins. Been cursing you since. Who's that, Davey? David? Who put you onto me? What cruel bastard put you onto me? Buckfast drinking maniac. What else would you be doing on Friday night exactly? Look, was it you talking about mineral water and fruit juice as an alternative to beer? Was a fishaholic? Fucking mineral water and fruit juice as an alternative to beer? Yeah, I feel like timing you, Rick. Stop talking about stuff like that. It scares me. As long as he doesn't fuck down a mountain, he's a good chap. Glad you told me about him. Must have been fish. The only alternative is beer is more beer, Davey. I like that. Well, whoever it was, I owe him a non-alcoholic drink. We've been off the booze totally for weeks now. Yeah. Suppose it's healthy and stuff. I wouldn't time you out. Close to time you out there, Rooks. I have a feeling 12.5 ABD, a 3.7 Bison with a 4 HP if you fancy, Ali. No cuddling, though. David, that's went totally over my head. Bison. We're going to Canada. Bison's that beef or something? Yeah, it's a bit late in the night. Bison. Locking him outside, he knew I was vulnerable. Yeah, always praying the vulnerable ones, mate. Remember we were talking about the fizzy mineral water having a funny taste? It was that night. No, I don't remember talking about it. I know somebody gave me a little tablet today. It was like cherry or something. It's like a little tablet in a little capsule. So you just put it in your water, mix it, and it's like minerals and fucking... I don't know. What are these things called now? I don't know. It's good for you. Little tablets. You put it in. It's like diluting juice stuff, but it's a lot of minerals and stuff. Little tablets. Bison is inflatable boat, Ali. I knew that. You think I'm an idiot? David, you think I'm an idiot? Knew it, Bison. Yeah, sorry. So when you're drinking, sometimes you get bison. Yeah. Because sometimes you get guys on from Canada, hunting guys, talking about bison. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I had vodka. Where's my vodka? Who remembers 2 weeks ago when I was on the chat with the steel wool and the square battery and the whole the screen came into flames. Yeah. I'm sure I had vodka left. I need vodka. Right, what have I got? Slangy whiskey. Oh, absolute raspberry vodka. I'll bring that. Oh, the Corso. There it is. Coral vodka is gone. Mint caramel. Fucking no. Yeah, I'll go for the raspberry vodka and I'm maybe camping tomorrow, mind. I remember fizzy water fruit juice when I'm off for a bit. Good practical demo of his firelighting potential, Ali. Thank you. So tomorrow, if I go to camping, my did you watch it, Rooksfoot? Did you watch it? Where I was like that, with the fucking yeah. Do you want me to do it again? Right, I'm only using a little bit, right? I need to be really, really careful. Right, a little bit, right? Give me a second. Right, so my fire safety is a willy sock. Right, so here we go. I'm going to use the smallest little bit this time. Right, so guys, if you don't know, when you get steel wool and you get a square battery, you put them together, it's a fire igniter. So yeah, this might be the last of the live chat. Lol, you asked, it's not Canadian. Okay. Even worse, Ali, I was up at 5 a.m. days in the car and in the pool soon by 6:30 twice this week. Whoa. I remember I owe you then, look. Get a ceramic plate or something to put it on. Not to be putting water bottles filling up, definitely not. I'm going to even use a smaller bit than this. This last week was crazy. The fucking sparks went everywhere. So I've got a willy sock. This is my... I'll just put this out in the fire. Right, so this could go very wrong. Right, so here we go. Let me get that thing. Right, I'm going to be... So tomorrow I'm going to try this practically when I go camping. I'm going to get the steel wool. I'm going to wrap it up in tampons. I'm going to pull a tampon apart. Get this... then I'm going to try and get a fire starter. So tampons and steel wool and a square battery. This is what... I'm giving you a sneak preview what I'm going to do tomorrow. Where's the health and safety guy? Donnie, last time I done this, the sparks went everywhere. I went all over my computer. But I'm doing this for use for entertainment purposes, right? So, right. Right, I'm here cheering them on. Thank you, Ricks. On yourself, Ali. Thank you, Donnie. Methane coming from going to be fizzy, right? Right, so my willy sock is ready. My safety harness. So I'll smack this on my computer if it goes wrong, right? If it's all if it's not so David, right, I'm going to do this, right? I have a vibrating holds. I remember one night I was in a live stream and yeah, I was a little bit drunk. I said, right guys, I'm going to the toilet. And I actually fell down the stairs and I think the guys in the live stream heard me scream. I was like, ah! And when I fucking got up at the bottom of the stairs, I think I staggered to the living room and I fell asleep. Then the next morning, fucking a lot of people were messaging me saying, Ali, you okay? You dead? A few people were actually going to phone the police and ambulance, but they didn't know my address, so they never bothered. Anyway, fuck's sake, Ali. Safety systems are not being followed. Rejects. Right, here we go. I'm going to use the smallest bit, right? So basically, when you touch the battery to the steel wool, it shorts the battery. And yeah, here we go, right? So let's see, right here. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is this steel wool. I'm going to wrap it up in tampons. I'm going to break a tampon, open it up, and as soon as I touch this, the tampons, the cotton wool should ignite. That is a plan, all right? I feel like you're slightly shitting. Well, I'm using, last time I used a massive piece, and the whole, well, if anybody who's watching the live stream will tell you, they're just, yeah, I watched it back actually, because I deleted the live stream, I watched it back, and I looked at the whole screen was on fire. I was like, fucking trying to paint my keyboard and stuff. So yeah, I probably am shitting it a little bit. Do it inside your pants to contain. Right, here we go. Here we go. We'll do a countdown with you. Where's this going? Where's this? Right. Right, so we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. There, slide, see it. Right, sock, emergency sock. Ah, yeah, fucking. Ah, well, that stinks. That's not put home my soap, but there you go, see. Square battery, that was not too bad. So you can imagine that wrapped up in tinfoil. That's going to go up. So the theme when I'm doing tomorrow at a campfire, I'm going like, guys, right? Imagine you're in a plane crash. You're trying to scrimp things together. You find a square battery. You find some steel wool. You find a tampon. You can get a fire started. So it's like emergency survival stuff, and it works. And I guarantee I wrap that stuff up in tampons and cotton wool. And as soon as I apparatus it, the whole thing's going to go up a light. And if you've got that at the base of your fire and you've got your tinder around it, it's one touch, fire started. So you've got heat, you've got fucking, yeah, you've got substance, you can survive. 5, 3, 1, bang, boom. Donnie, it works. It works, Donnie. If it works, it works. Pure bushcraft, that is, yeah. I'm not going to say every bushcrafter is going to have that with them, but if you're in a survival situation and the components come together, it's one touch and it started. You've got heat, you're keeping yourself alive. You're not going to always have the fucking ingredients, of course you're not. But that's what I'm saying. Sort of scenarios like a plane crash, you've got a battery, steel wool, cotton wool, put it together. It's just things to keep people thinking. You never know. Somebody might be in that situation in a plane crash, blah, blah, blah. And they say, I remember that outdoor alley video. You never know. It's about thinking outside the box when it comes to survival situations. And yeah, it's one start, it's one touch and the fire's gone. Instead, you see all these people fucking doing the bow drills and all that. I know a lot of the English guys are. Bow drills are fucking solid. I've worked with the SAS out in Kenya and stuff, and even the SAS say bow drills are a pain in the arse. It can take you hours. Fucking, if you don't get the right type of wood, and it's a pain in the arse. If you got something like that handy, guys probably might even have something like this handy and they don't even think about it. And they're trying for hours with bow drills and stuff. Bow drills are a pain in the bollocks. And people who do it, they just do it to, I don't know, to look good and shit. If there's other alternatives, use it. Bow drills are a pain in the balls. Half the times you spend 2 hours of your time fucking getting blisters and what for fuck all. You're not going to get a fire started. If you don't get the right type of wood, you've not got the patience and put the effort in, you'll never get a fire started with a bow drill. It's one of the hardest methods. I'd rather use that method, or if you've got a bit of sunlight, use a magnifying glass. Anyways, here's my rant over. Well, I need to bring us up in a sight briefing, sticky, socky, cause ignition, hot what's new briefing to the crew. Yes, you do, mate. Put a bit of Vaseline in your tip. Yeah, I was thinking about that as well, Davey. Yep. Bit of Vaseline. Or even a bit of fucking, if I've any methylated spirits, get it on my Vaseline. Get it on my cotton wool. Get it up quicker. And also I was thinking about using my air pump. Get the air pump, get the air blown quicker, get the cotton wool. And if it's got methylated spirits on it, quicker. So yeah, air pump on the side there. As I'm putting the battery to it, boosh, straight up, straight away. Fire instantly, no fucking about. Bow drills and shite. Phone Ali, he shall explain the importance of wire wool. Yeah, I know you're laughing, but yeah, it's an instant method. It works. If you've got the ingredients, why fuck about with anything else? Fucking fire rods, ferro rods, sparking up shit. Put a battery to something, boom, it's up. Easy. If you've got the stuff. Lighter is handy. Yeah, lighter's handy. But if you got a battery, it's instant. Yeah. You don't lighter, you can go out in the wind. If it's very windy, a lighter will go out. Battery, bush. Better than any method. Works with a double is or car battery. Any battery, it's not any battery will work, yeah. Might spit more maybe. Yeah, maybe. Ali doing it once dry. Also film it wet, it should work even if you hold it under winter. Yes, it will work wet as well, Rooksfit, 100%. Yep, electricity doesn't stop because it's wet. If anything, it can be a conductor. So yeah. Right, your trips I need to go decide if I'm going out to play tomorrow. Have a good weekend. All haters. Nobody's a hater, mate. Take care, Donny. Oh, sorry. Have a weekend, all laters. I thought you said haters. I said nobody's a hater on here, Donny. Just because you do the biking stuff. Have a good one, Donny. Right, see you, Rooks. Forget the last sounded better in my head. What did you say last? Junkies. Junkies. Yeah. The only junkality is the Buckfast. Hey, anyway, that's a bit weird. Raspberry vodka and Red Bull. No complaining, it's nice, but would it help if you all typed in capitals? Yes, it would, Rooksfit. Yes. I've actually just complained to my work. I've started doing computer stuff in my work. And seeing as I'm a DSC user, I'm entitled to a free eye test and possibly free specs. So I messaged this to my work, citing the health and safety regulations, and they said, we can't organise an eye test just now, Ali, if you maybe cease from computer duties for a while. I'm like, fuck you, then. Anyways, not intended to offend. Spoons and wire will, sorry, Ali. It's quite hard to offend me, David, don't worry about it. If your phone is fucked or dead and the fire is more important, you can cave the battery in and the lithium will go crazy. Yes, of course you can, David. Explain your exact methodology, David. But yeah, I know not a lot of people carry wire wool, but see if you've got a Brillo pad. I have met somebody who carries a Brillo pad, especially if they carry mess tins and scrubbing their pots and pans and stuff. I've never tried the squared battery in a Brillo pad. I don't know if it's to be fine or wool. The wool I have is grade 000, the steel wool. I've heard it can work in a Brillo pad, but yeah, this is quite fine steel wool. Like I said, for David, shut up. No need to apologise. I probably missed what he said anyway. Just pierce it with a knife. Pierce the battery with a knife. No worries, Phoenix. Fuck's sake, it's almost midnight and I'm not even playing music. Might keep this live stream up because at the start of it, I was talking sort of maybe slightly educational stuff about tents and stuff. I need to start doing live streams where I talk like educational things, like people will actually watch later. And before I get too drunk and start playing music and stuff. But anyways, right, I'm going to nip off again for a couple of seconds. I need a cigarette. But keep talking in the chat. I will be back. I'll probably play live music. And again, I've never asked tonight, but if anybody wants me a donation, would be much appreciated. Don't get paid till next Thursday, so yeah. If anybody makes a donation, it goes towards petrol to get me out camping tomorrow. Still unsure whether I'm camping tomorrow or what, but yeah. I'll be back in a few minutes. Hey, what have I missed? Jane Mackey, I think she's a troll. Time out. Who's Jane Mackey? Time out. Anyways, right. What have I missed in the chat? Hi Jane, hope you're doing well. Yeah, good, thanks Jane. I can't mate, I've got a dog. Alright, fair enough. Asking us back for work on Monday. Anyway, so I'm going to be trying that method tomorrow with the wire wool if I go camping and the tampons. Anyway, Jane, how you doing? I'm just messing. Time's out for 10 seconds. I'm messing. For those of you who don't know, Jane is my cousin. Love her to bits. She's never been timed out, but so I just thought I'd time her out just for the sake of it. Jane, come back on. I'm messing with you. You offering Ali? I'm asking shit. What are you talking about? Asking us back for work on Monday. David, yeah, you're more than welcome to come if you want. If you're free tomorrow, yep. I need some motivation to go out. So yeah, there's a guy I'm going with. He might not be going. So yeah, definitely. If you're up for it, I'm going up with Glen Orky. What time? Oh yeah, timing's that's the main thing. Depends what time. I've sort of I need to pack stuff in the morning. But yeah, we're talking arriving there for what's last light is 4:30. So maybe getting there for 3. So whereabouts do you stay, David? As long as I'm back for Monday, I'm in. But it's only one night. It's a one nighter, mate. It's a one nighter. And said we're probably taking hot tents. It'll be me and one other guy. Campus Lang. Do you have me in Messenger? Do you have me in Facebook Messenger, mate? Right, I've got to shoot. Have a good camp, everyone who is. Enjoy your weekend, all who are not. Rigsfoot, take care as always. Love you to bits, mate. And apologies if I've not been replying to your emails as much, Rigs. I've just been busy, mate. You and David are all the people who email me, you old bastards. Old school. Yeah, David, if you're up for it, yep, definitely. Yeah. It'll give me motivation to go out. No probs, Ali Night all. If you don't mind travelling up to Glenorchy, from me, I'm in the west end of Glasgow. It's about 1 hour 40 from you and Cambuslang, maybe 2 hours. We can meet up at the Green Welly or something. I don't have a lighter, but I just happen to have a hot tent stove, a battery, and a tampon. That's all you need. That's all you need, Davey. Art here, trees, or is it tent? There's lots of trees if you're taking a hammock, David. Lots of trees if you're taking a hammock. The bit I'm going to, or a tent, whatever you want to take. But yeah, it's good for a hammock or a tent. So yeah, if you're a hammock man, yep, definitely lots of room for a hammock. I'm thinking between a tent and a hot tent. I don't know. I'm not even thought. I might take a hammock. I don't know. Sweet, unpack it then already. Yeah. So you taking a hammock then, David? David, can you get me in Messenger? If you look onto Facebook, I'm Alexander Johnstone Gillis. Alexander Johnstone Gillis. Put a friend request up and message me in the morning so I know when I get up. I said I probably won't get up there till 3. Time I fuck about, pack my kit. I've not really packed anything, and yeah, tomorrow will be like motivation. But if you say you're going, and if Mark, the other guy, says he's going, then yeah, we can get it sorted. But David, make sure you bring a bag of logs. That's the camp rules. You need to bring a bag of logs for the fire. To be a milder or yeah, I know. Look for us. That's what me, Gus, Craig, and Mark were maybe going up to the Hidden Valley. We're hoping for snow, but snow's not happening. And then there's been a few issues with Gus, Craig, and Mark. So yeah, I don't know. It might be me and Mark, or if David's going as well. Yeah. Let me just check my Facebook to see if the roll friend requests. I probably got friend requests from like 50 years ago in here. Yeah, loads of friend requests. Don't accept friend requests from work. So if anybody from work is putting a friend request, I don't accept you. Fuck's sake. I've got a friend request from like 10 years ago. From my sister. I don't even accept my sister. Let's see, go to Messenger. Oh fuck, David, I've spoke to you before, innit? Right, cool, I've got you in Messenger, David, yep. David, have I been out with you before? David, did you come out with us in the Galloway Forest? Sorry, I've such a bad memory. I have logs and petrol for the boat. I know you have, David, sorry. Message you back, yep. Right, David, I'll message you back, mate. David McLean, yep. Have I been out with you before, David? You won't need your boat in Glenorchy, no. David, did you come out with us in, where was it? Oh. Was it up at Fintry? Did you come out with us up at Fintry, David? David, let me know. Was it you that came with us with Fintry? No, we planned on it, but I couldn't make it. Right, sorry, yeah. I thought you were the guy who came out with us, but didn't. But did come out with us, and yeah, was a bit of a dick when he did come out with us. Sorry, it's no you. Right, aye. No, we did have a guy, he came out with us, and yeah, he ended up being a pure dick. He was going on about just stupid, sectarian stuff all night, and I'm usually quite a calm guy, really relaxed at a campfire, and yeah, I had to go take it. I had to go say, can I have a private word? And I go spoke to him, had a private word with him, and the guy went to bed and they fucked off first thing in the morning before we woke up. Yeah, because he was going on about stuff, sectarian stuff, IRA and all that, and I'm not into that. I'm not into either side. I do support Rangers football team. I won't admit that. I'll admit that, but yeah, the sectarian stuff, I have no time for it. That's just, yeah, does my scorning. I've been bloody setting fire by Protestants and Catholics in my time in the British Army. And I just hate sectarian things. There's more to life and that sort of stuff. Just, yeah. There was one guy we took out and he was just going on about stuff and like, you're not the sort of person we want in a campfire. And he fucked off to bed and he left a £150 bottle of whiskey. So, yeah, me and Wolf drank it. And I said, the guy went to bed and he fucked off first thing in the morning before any of us had woke up. I think he knew he'd been an absolute dick, and yeah, he fucked off. No time for people like that, know what I mean? I'm a really chilled out person, and it takes a lot to get me sort of a wee bit fired up and aggressive. My job and that, I need to be aggressive and stuff, but yeah, when I go out, I like to chill out. It's just, as people tell you here, I'm one of the most chilled out people. I just love sitting by a campfire, relaxing. That's what it's all about, and I've no time for dicks. I was the one who went, oh, so you wear this, right, a night in the cave. Right, we can still get that sorted, David, in the caves. No. All Scotland fans now, cheap flight in the Lancashire, yeah. One of Scotland. What a night that was. I actually fell asleep, Davey, during the first half. My boy was messaging me, like, Dad, did you see that goal by McTominay? Brilliant. I'm like, fuck the game. I just woke up, watched the second half. One of the, probably the best halves of football I've ever watched. Had all the drama, red cards, fucking amazing goals. And I don't get these Rangers fans that are no into Scotland. I know a few of them like, oh, they'll watch Scotland, fuck Scotland. Yeah, I know there's been issues in the past with Rangers, Scotland fans booing Rangers players. Not at the end of the day, I'm fucking Scottish, proud to be Scottish. Carried that flag all over the world, Scotland, proud to be Scottish, always will be. Scottish first, then British. Always will be. I'm not political, Ali. I just enjoy the outdoors, no fire. David, you're my sort of guy then. We don't talk about politics. We don't talk about football around the campfire. We just talk about a love for outdoors. Everybody goes out there camping group. It's me, Craig, Mark, Gus, Lisa. We've got a wee sort of tight knit camping group. We all go out usually together. And yeah, we don't do politics. It doesn't even come up. Politics causes division and arguments in a campfire. We don't talk about that shit. Life's too short. Life's too short for talking about that sort of shit, you know what I mean? Just talk about camping, love for outdoors, and yeah, we just like to film nature, photography, and stuff like that. Exactly what I was just saying, Davey. Life's too short to argue about religion, politics, or whether they put a man in the moon or not. Exactly, mate. What time do you plan on leaving? David, I don't know. I don't know. I'm very unorganised, but yeah, I'm planning on getting to the spot before, ideally at 3 o'clock, because 4:30, the sun starts going down. I know you've got civil twilight, it probably won't be dark until maybe 5, 5:15, but I'm planning probably leaving Glasgow for 1 o'clock and getting there for 3 o'clock. I will text my mobile to the Facebook. See in the morning, if it might just be me and you, but my other friend Mark might be going. It depends. I won't say too much, but he's got some issues. But my other friend Mark might be going. But it's a brilliant spot. So what are you planning, taking a hammock or a tent, David? If you're taking a hammock, I'd definitely recommend an underquilt. I think it's meant to go down. I don't think it's meant to go 3 degrees, I think. I checked earlier. Well, yesterday I checked 3 degrees low. So yeah, probably need an underquilt if you're taking a hammock. And I probably need to come off this live stream soon. Yeah, if I want to be not too hungover and have some motivation for tomorrow. But I said, if Mark messages me, you message me when I get up, then yeah, I'm going. I've got all my electricals charged. So I just need to pack my sleeping bag. And as I said, the spot I'm talking about is like 200 metres from the car through a little woodland. It's right beside the river on River Rocky. beautiful spot. And the good thing about it is nobody can see it from the roadside. So yeah, it's like there's like a little road going along the River Orkney. There's like little campsite spots that people can see from a car park. But this little spot, it's like, yeah, you need to park up in the grass fields and you walk through a woodland for about maybe 50, 100 metres. And it's a beautiful little spot. It's got a camp. It's like a hidden spot. It's quite a hidden spot. 2 seconds, I'll send my number in the messenger. Either I'll bring both so we can do it. Yeah, that's it. You're not far for the car, so bring both. It says if Mark comes to this, there is a little spot about 300 metres away. We can get a few tents. Last time I was camping at my spot, Mark was camping 300 metres away at another spot down the road. And he came up to my spot, which is enough for like 4 or 5 tents. So yeah, there's lots of room. Get yourself in the river. I might take my water shoes, Davey. Do a cold plunge just for something different for the video. I'm just trying to think of a different angle for the video. I'll maybe take my drone. I'll do the fire starting thing. Davey, when are we going to go for a camp? I don't even care about a video or anything, but we need to get a camp out, Davey. I'm thinking like a decent fucking sort of camp, like, I don't know, like go up to Rannoch, go up to the Boffy at Carew or something. Me and you in a Boffy at Carew. That's it. Add a bit of spice. Yes. Wee bit of spice. Bombay bad boy. That's a bit of spice. Bombay bad boy. You got a metal detector? Yes, I have. I've got a metal detector for searching people. It's down the stairs. I will load the Osprey instead of a dry barrel then. I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah. I will load the Osprey instead of... You'll load the Osprey backpack instead of the dry barrel. Don't get it. Soon, I know some quiet boffies. Yeah, quiet boffies, that's what we want. There's nothing worse than getting some fucking arsehole you don't like. I remember I went all the way up to Ascent, to Isan Chileo. Probably don't spell that right. The UK's highest waterfall. Fucking kayak for 3 hours across Loch Glencoe to get to that Boffy. Yeah. 99 times out of 100, they've been up in that Boffy. It just so happened I had somebody doing the Cape Raft Trail for 10 days that was in that Boffy. I'm like, no way. And it was only the one sort of sleeping platform. So yeah, I had to sleep beside this guy. And he's like, oh, I've no bevy. So I was like, right, I've got a few lagers and whiskey. Obviously, I put it in my dry bag in the kayak, brought it across. By the way, this is my first ever time in an inflatable kayak, and I was shit myself 3 hours across. I thought it was an inland lock, but when I looked at the map the day later, I noticed it was like, yeah, it led out through a little bridge into the sea. So I was like, why is there a lot of current here? This is an inland lock. My suspicions were great the next day. So the next day when I was at the Boffy, the guy says, do you want me to get some water, get a cup of tea? I says, aye, fine. So he went down to the lock, got some water, came back, we had a cup of tea. He says, right, I'm off back in the trail. So he went off in the trail. So about half an hour later, I thought, I fancy another cup of tea. So I went down to the lock, got some water, boiled it up, drank it. and I spar it out. I'm like, that's fucking salty water. I'm like, that's fucking seawater. How's that? It's an inland lock. Turns out, I found out that was a sea lock. It led out to the sea. He'd went down to the lock side, and there was a little stream coming down from the hills going into the sea. He'd got the water from the stream. Obviously, I found out. Yeah, I was drinking salty tea water. It was my last tea bag as well. And yeah. But you live and learn. Anyways, I have a decent one. Few islands been on my radar for a while. Osprey, Bergen, or 60 litre, one dry barrel. Went in the kayak. Right, okay. So, I was trying to fucking very, very hopeful. If I was going up to the Hidden Valley this weekend, I've got an Osprey 36 litre that Rooksfoot gave me. But yeah, no chance with that fit one to fit in. I don't carry light. I carry heavier. Usually an Army Arctic bag. I've got a Highlander sleep bag now, which is a bit less bulky than an Army Arctic bag I carry. And I'm psychotic. I always like to carry my Army bivy bag, mainly because I use it as a Bergen liner. So it's sort of one waterproof. It's like you get the Nylaflin pack liners. I like to just use a bivy bag, put everything in it. It's all waterproof. Pack it down in my Army Bergen. I know it's not the lightest, but yeah, it works. Right, anyway, I'm probably going to be going about 5 minutes. If anybody wants to help towards this channel, towards my petrol cost tomorrow, there's a wee PayPal link at the top of the channel. I don't usually mention it much, but any contributions help towards. I don't get paid till next Thursday, so yeah. If anybody puts any donations in tonight, it goes towards maybe a couple of beers tomorrow. So yeah, I'm probably going to cut off in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. Aye, so David, message me, Alan. I'm not going to lie, I probably won't be up to about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then I'll be running about packing like mad. I'll probably leave maybe 1 o'clock tomorrow, get there for 3 o'clock, hour and a half, get some time to film, maybe even get the drone up, get some footage. I can get my Osprey. Island that had an English garrison on in the 13th century, going to run the metal detector over it, non-SSI, but technically illegal. What do you mean technically illegal, Davey? I think the metal detector I've got is for actually, you know, the ones the bouncers use. I suppose you could use that. But I was reading up on about rights and stuff, and it's fucking disgusting. If I found any gold, right, I'm telling you what I'd do. I'd get it melted down and sell it. Any sort of printed gold coins, no, that'd be fucking. Because straight away it goes to the landowner or the crown or whatever. You might get a percentage. I'd get any. If I found gold coins, I'd be getting them melted down and I'd be selling it on. End of. Hey Dave, I'm just going to phone that, but I'm not. Don't answer. Just going to phone that, so I've got your number on there. Right, David, I phoned you, so just go. I've got your number there. Down to 15 kilo for a comfortable overnight. Damn, that's a good weight. You must have some good kit. I says, I'm usually just budget stuff. I don't have expensive things. Well, you need permission from the landowner technically, but never anything in this island with silver coins. David, I was looking to see where I'm going tomorrow at Glenorchy. Quite a lot of guys go gold panning there and stuff. And it's a great, in Glenorchy, it's a great area. Whether you can keep any gold you make. lots of places in Scotland, it's all on with private. You need to get permission to pan for gold. But yeah, I know Glenorchy, I've seen guys panning for gold. Did you ring and ding there? Yes, I did, David. Right, 5 minutes. I'm going to go on for a live stream. Usually I'd stay on and I'd play music, but yeah, I'm thinking if David's definitely going tomorrow, and my friend Mark might be going, depending on what's happening with him. Yeah, probably shouldn't stay on too late. Again, if anybody wants to help me a donation towards petrol and stuff, I don't get paid till Thursday, so I'm not going to lie, I'll probably go towards getting swally and some firewood for tomorrow. So if anybody wants to help out with that, you can. Did you ring and ding me? Yes, I did, David. Yeah, I just phoned you to show you got my number. Doesn't mean you can ring me and ask me what I'm wearing at night time and stuff. Right, in fact, I think I'm going to go because if I stay on any much longer, well, that's probably a triple vodka and Red Bull I'm drinking just now after a bottle of Buckfast. So 8 hours recovery time. Get up at 10 o'clock. Yeah. Davey locking the outside. I can get the valve sorted in my kayak. We'll get a kayak. In fact, David, do you have a sip? David, do you have a sip? That island, I vow, I'll let you go there. Same great area in Cronish River where the gold mine is. But next Glenova, Glencairn, quiet as fuck, get the gold pan too, and had some tiny flights. Good for a laugh in the camp. Yeah, I was speaking to a boy at Glenorchy a couple of months ago, and he says he found a bit. Sold it for 250. Obviously, no through the books, never told him about it, but says they found a bit, 250. So that was in a day's work. They found a decent wee size, wee fleck, nugget, whatever you want to call it, £250. But says, didn't register it with MD, didn't tell MD, sold to a private gold dealer, £250. So, yeah. 2 cabs, see my ugly coupon on WhatsApp. We watch that number so you can see what I look like and no imposter. Yes, I have a 4-man sib kayak. And there you go, right? I don't need to worry about my kayak, and you can take me in the fucking sib, Davey. Have you tried to fucking WhatsApp me as well, David? Hey, WhatsApp me as well. That'd be probably easier, David. WhatsApp me. Monk's toenails. Well, you get more for wood. I have you a bottle of nonks. Good man, good man. A bottle of nonks. What's nonks? It's like I'm some sort of fucking like Buddha or something. Fishaholic who comes on here sometimes. Last time I met him, he's like bottle of Buckfast. Davey Locking Wildside, who's an absolute legend. He met me in my last camp. He came out with his dog. He's at Ali. There you go, bottle of Buckfast. It's like a pilgrimage. Ali, there is a Buckfast. But no, I very much appreciate it. And I don't know, I just don't get it. But yeah, I love the appreciation. I'm humbled by it. I really am. I'm humbled by it. Freshwater perils. Get to jail if you caught a big black market for them. Fuck it. Who needs to know? Fuck the government. Yeah, I have a 3.2 Subway, 4.4 horsepower outboard. That's it. So what about right? So MD's got a sib. Fucking get in touch. I want to go across to Anthrax Island. I want to do that. I don't fancy kayaking over it in an inflatable kayak. So MD's got a sib. Yeah, let's do Anthrax Island. I think that'll be brilliant, especially for a YouTube video. Anthrax Island and somewhere else. Island Eyebrows protected by Robert Bruce Willows for Army's Bows. Not yet, buddy. So who's up for it then? Maybe not tomorrow, obviously. But yeah. Anthrax Island, somewhere else. Somebody get a Civic Cross. I think it's maybe 2 mile. 2 mile from the mainland to Anthrax Island. Can't remember the actual name of the island, but Anthrax Island. I think it'll just be a cool clickbait thing like Toxic Island, Deadly Island, Anthrax Island, something for the YouTube shit. But it's just another island to camp on, isn't it? And I like it, so it'll probably be quiet. So either David or David, one of the two of you, along the wild side, David or both of you, get up to the summer else, cross to Anthrax Island. I think it'd be quite cool. What do you think? There are a few private islands in Lomond, Inchcornchin, Inchfad, etc. being gone them all. Land Reform Act Scotland 2003, yep. Right, guys, I think I'm going to go. If I'm going to be half motive with kayak over, Robert or Bruce. Right, if I'm going to go, if I stay on any longer, I'm going to get pissed and I won't get motivation to do tomorrow. I still haven't packed. I'd packed 2 weeks ago, so all my electricals are charged and stuff, so hopefully she'd only take me 2 hours tomorrow. If I wake up at 10, pack for 2 hours, 12, leave at 1. David McLean messaged me. I probably won't be up till 10, 11 tomorrow, but yeah, I will be going. If you're going, I'll be going. And I'll message you if Mark's going as well. We can, but bring wood, get wood, home bargains, whatever, get a bag or 2 bags of wood. Because, yeah, we like to get to keep the fire going all night, get some wood going. I'm skinning out to enjoy your camp. Right, David, take care. Right, everybody's come on tonight. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Yeah. And again, if anyone wants to make a donation, top of the chat. Don't need to. I'm going to be leaving in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much for being in the chat, guys. No need just trying to find the button how to stop the chat. Right, where did I stop the chat? Where is it? I thought you said you were skinning up, Davey. I'm skinning up a joint. Inchcorn, I think, and the new Narrows are the one I go to. Right, how do I stop this live chat? Fucking hell. I'm such a technophobe. End stream, that's it. Right, end stream. Guys, I'm out. I know I spelled it wrong, right. I'm off ski, guys. Right, thank you.